Today on EKG Canadian Enthusiast, I'm talking about the 2026 Nissan Armada Nismo and the 2026 Infiniti Qx60 and the 2026 Ford Explorer Tremor. Now, the 2026 Nissan Armada Nismo is powered by the same twin turbo V6 but producing 460 horsepower, and of course the gearbox and of course the towing capacity is very identical in that way, so no big changes there. But it comes with the aggressive body kit, special 22-inch wheels and retuned suspension and steering, and red accents in the exterior and the interior as well. I like its interior. It's class leading, luxurious like it should be, and the exterior is sport and bold and aggressive like a Nismo should. Overall, it's a segment leader without a question. Pricing are not being confirmed at this given moment. Now, the 2026 Infiniti Qx60 of course sees a big change. The sport trim level replaced the old sensory trim level, and of course the sport trim cost $3,245,000 more of course than the previous sensory trim. And then of course the LUXE and the AUTOGRAPH trim cost $645 more than the previous model year, so a bit more pricey there. Of course you get an optional 16 speaker sound system. There is now a new standard digital gauge cluster standard on most of the models, and of course a nicer interior, and of course a slightly updated exterior as well in the case of the QX60. Overall it's a pretty good vehicle. Now prices wise, it will cost 53,195 to 68,145,000 US dollars in the case of the QX60 2026. The 2026 Ford Explorer Tremor, meanwhile, is available with the 3-liter twin-turbo V6 making 400 horsepower, or a 2.3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with 300 horsepower. Other changes include a torsion limited slip differential, underbody protection, and of course other small off-road upgrades to make it a bit more off-road focused. Also, the exterior is also very Tremor focused as well. Now, prices again not being confirmed, but it should cost a certain amount of money indeed. Now, I am a fan of the Tremor without a question. I like the exterior, I like the interior. I think it's a good addition. Prices are not confirmed as I said. So thank you very much for joining me on the show.